Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm reviewing a little saber tooth and a little wolf skeleton that I made, and so let's get right into the review and I'll explain to you what I did. So first we have this little saber tooth skeleton. I'm pretty sure you could tell which parts that I made. So as you can see that the rib cage is actually a mold. And I got this rib cage from a little dinosaur skeleton, and it came from those little fossil excavation kits that you could find at the dollar store. So I excavated that out of the little stone from the dollar store, and just added my own pieces made of wood. So here is the saber tooth. So you guys can see the skull, and if you guys are wondering how I made it, so if you guys take a look at the skull, I made it out of small pieces from those little clothespins. So as you can see here, you can tell that the front part right here is the head, and then the bottom jaw is this, and so I used this end for the bottom jaw, and then I used this end for the skull, the top of the skull. And then what I did was I took some popsicle sticks and I just took some scissors and cut out little saber teeth. I had to make them look sharp like knife blades. And I used super glue to glue them together. So, and I just took a little pencil and drew right there like a little eye socket on the skull. So yeah, you could see how I made the saber tooth skull, and then I attached it to where the neck is. So if you guys want to take another close look at the skull. And then what I did with the legs, I just took some popsicle sticks, cut off some pieces, arranged them to a certain size, and just attached the limbs to the rib cage. And then you could see that I glued the little bobtail of the saber tooth. So yeah, you could see where the legs connect to the pelvis. Kind of looks like a messy job with the glue, but don't expect too much from something this small. So yeah, I kind of did a little bit of a messy job with the glue work. So if you want to get an underneath view, you can see the pelvis, the rib cage, and the neck. Want a view of the other side. So yeah, this is the little saber tooth that I made. It's a little saber tooth skeleton, and you can see how small it is. And here is the little wolf skeleton that I made. So yeah, I positioned him to look like he's howling at the moon. And yeah, I also did a little bit of a messy job with the glue work. But if you take a look at the skull, you can tell that I used two of these pieces at this end for the skull from a little clothespin. I used two of them to make the long narrow snout, the skull of the wolf. And then he has it up as if he was howling, and then I also use a pencil to draw the little eye sockets on the skull. So if you want a view of the other side. So yeah, his head's held up as if he was howling. And then I did the same thing with the saber tooth when I made the legs, just cut them to an original size using wood from popsicle sticks. And then there's the tail. Yeah, sorry about this. I should have cleaned them off before I did the review, because they've been sitting and collecting dust for a while. And yeah, I know I did a messy job with the glue work. So yeah, here's the wolf, the long tail, the limbs, his head positioned up as if he was howling. And just like the saber tooth, this rib cage is a mold from one of the dinosaur skeletons, a little mini skeleton that I had to dig out of an excavation kit. Yeah, and I just got those at the dollar store, so it was pretty cheap. See the rib cage, the pelvis. So yeah, here's the little wolf skeleton. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little review of these little animal skeletons that I made of a saber tooth and a wolf. Just took a mold of a rib cage and then just added some of my own parts, like used popsicle sticks to make the tails and the limbs, and then I used the pieces of clothespins to make the skulls, and also for the saber teeth. So yeah, this is just my own little creation that I decided to do. Pretty small little skeletons of these little animals, but yeah, so here's the saber-tooth skeleton and the wolf skeleton, but that's about it for now. Just wanted to do a little review of these, so that thanks for watching, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys later.